Hey folks, Carolyn Pettit here, and I'm joined by Kevin Van Ord, our resident Assassin's Creed enthusiast. Kevin, Ubisoft today released a trailer for the next Assassin's Creed game, but it's really a teaser in the most teasing sense of the word. It's so short, it doesn't really give us a whole lot of information, but what do you make of it?
Well, it looks like Kotaku might have forced Ubisoft's hand in this regard with some leaked screenshots that they published. So Ubisoft put out this trailer that doesn't tell us a whole lot, but it does tell us a little bit. It tells us that this is French Revolution. It tells us that this is Paris.
Yes.
And it tells us a name,
right.
Assassin's Creed Unity.
Unity, right. So we get a few glimpses of the game's protagonist in this trailer.
A little bit. The rumor is that his name is Arno.
Yeah.
But we don't know a whole lot about this guy aside. If we go by the trailer, it's just a bunch of establishing shots and then a shot of the side of this protagonist. He's putting something in his pocket or something aside. What that is, I don't know. In my head, I sort of think of it as a pocket watch, but I don't even know if that was a thing in the French Revolution. So this is how bad I am at history, folks. But yeah, but we can combine what the trailer taught us with some other rumors that have been floating around and maybe a little bit of speculation from our own think brains. One of which is the title itself. It's called Unity. What we've seen by the trailer is that Assassin's Creed Unity is only for PC, Xbox One, and PlayStation 4.
Well, next gen starts here.
Yeah, so the rumor is that there is going to be a different Assassin's Creed game released for the PlayStation 3 and the Xbox 360, although we don't know what that game might be called, or maybe it will be called the same thing but be a different game. We don't necessarily know that yet. Saw some speculation on my Twitter feed that perhaps the next-gen version will somehow be online.
Okay.
And will have some kind of important online feature to bring it up to speed with Ubisoft's other games like The Crew and Watch Dogs and The Division and so forth. I don't know exactly what that would be like, but I don't imagine that it would be suddenly we're in a world with a whole bunch of other people sprinting through it as assassins, but it would be interesting to see like maybe an overall meta game.
Sure.
Sort of like the assassins that you send out into the world in previous Assassin's Creed games being an online feature rather than an offline feature.
Now, the screenshots that were leaked may have hinted at some mechanical differences in terms of the gameplay of how the protagonist is controlled.
Indeed, there are buttons for parkour up and parkour down listed at the top right in the leaked screenshots. And what they mean, we don't necessarily know yet, though a few smart people in the GameSpot offices suggested that maybe that means as you leap over a particular object, maybe that means that you will go above and leap upwards, and then maybe you'll go downwards if you choose to parkour down.
So giving you more control over how you interact with the environment.
Right, which would be really, really interesting. One of the problems with Assassin's Creed, one of the ongoing problems is when it's making up its mind as to where you're going to go, it doesn't always choose exactly what you want to do, and you all too often stand at a ledge doing this a lot of the time, and not everybody wants that.
No.
So it'll be interesting to see what these leaked screens do or do not mean.
Sure.
In the meanwhile, all we can do is speculate, and the little trailer, it doesn't really tell us much, does it?
No, it doesn't, but I'm sure we'll be finding out a lot more about Assassin's Creed Unity in the weeks and months ahead.
Yep.
Kevin, thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
Stay tuned to GameSpot for more on Assassin's Creed Unity.